Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is a little foolishness on a Thursday chat, okay? Because this is the song that never ends. It goes on and on like friends. And as we see, Tasha and Rocky can't shut up. We got the text that was supposed to be proof that Jonathan didn't do nothing, and it makes him seem more guilty. Okay, the Housewives of Atlanta trailer drops, and we get to discuss those looks, and that will be the gist of the conversation tonight. So we should not be here more than an hour or two, okay? Because I'm gonna leave it to that. We're gonna watch the interview from of Tasha and Rocky and them. And I know a couple of different versions of this is going around because we have the Ricky Smiley version, which we don't see them, but the one that I have is where we see them hear the whole conversation from their point of view. And I also have a clip of what the Brat was saying on there. We can clearly hear the Brat too. So we have two little things, but even though I released and showed the full video earlier on my channel, I still want to come to y'all and have a conversation because some folks want to see stuff without me talking through. So that was up earlier, and some of y'all want to hear me and my foolishness, okay, about what's going on and what not with Tasha and her husband, okay? But y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, okay, if you have not done so already, please take a second to do what? Subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and . Tiny went live too. When? And where? I see Taj live right now. Lord Jesus. Y'all, what is Tiny real? What's Tiny thing? Let's see, Tiny Harris. Tamika Harris. That ain't her. I just look. Every time, let me show y'all why I don't know stuff, okay? I went and got my hair done, okay? I went and took some time to get my hair done and then came around here and not knew that Tiny went live, okay? How did I miss it? How did I miss it? How could that have happened? Let me try to find Tiny page because if I find her page, if she saved it, because sometimes, they go live and they don't save it. And if they go live and they don't save it, I don't have time to find it, okay? And I would have to find it on YouTube somewhere. And, girl, Lord Jesus. I just tried to go and just, get some stuff together or whatever and get my hair done. I come back and y'all saying Tidy didn't went live. Well, she didn't save it. So if she did, whatever happened, I have to get to it later because I can't get to it today. Okay, but either way it go, I got my hair done. I literally just walked in. I walked in my door at 8:58 from getting my hair done. It had a pop on camera. So I, whatever has happened since maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock, I ain't seen nothing. Okay, but please make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and now, okay, please make sure to also like the video, please and thank you, like the video. Liking the video helps you to share us with the world. Please also make sure to comment in the comment section because it's always a conversation between all of us. Okay, let's see, like, comment, subscribe, share, or follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, but hey to all the people. Okay, I'm gonna try to hey y'all as much as I can as I'm scrolling because y'all know we got about 10 minutes. We wait about 10. No, you ain't miss it. It's just not 9 o'clock. It's 9:12, and we just here to get into it. So thank y'all all for coming around here. Okay, because again, you can be anywhere in the world. I have this thought process in my head that you can't be going live twice. You can't be posting stuff. Girl, y'all know my hair down. I got to do this because it's cute. Because y'all know when the dance, I'm gonna put it up. Okay, but I be having to tell myself, girl, you can put up stuff without you talking. They still want to come back and hear you talk about it because that's what you do. Okay. So I'm happy y'all came back around here to watch me talk about, what I already posted earlier. Because I have comments. I have comments on everything that lady said in that thing. Okay. I had everything that Tasha said, that Rocky said. I have comments to it. Okay. And stuff. And I was like, Jesus is going to fix it. He going to fix it all up and through because if he don't, I don't know what is Simba. So Simba around here trying to push the truth out of Tasha's head. I feel like the truth is caught in her head somewhere. And because it's caught in her head, she don't know what to do. So for that reason, I had to put Simba, because we bring Simba around here when Simba trying to get something out of somebody. Usually Simba was around here trying to shake the truth out of Bishop Robbery, but Bishop Robbery been real quiet lately, so Simba been on chill, okay? But since Tasha around here and she running off at the mouth, okay, and she's saying stuff that we don't fully believe, and we don't fully believe nothing she's saying. So we trying to have Simba shake a little truth out of her. Okay, Simba trying to shake a little truth. Simba wanted to shake a little truth. Okay, out of that lady head. Okay, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, if anybody know or has a link to Tiny Live, you can send it to DM it to me. Okay. However, I don't have it. I don't have it. I gotta find it. I'll see. I'll look for it, and if I can find it, y'all know I will post it for y'all to watch, sped up and all that stuff, and we'll have a conversation. Oh, on her YouTube. Tiny got a YouTube? What the hell, Tiny? Girl, Tiny, what's it called? Tamika, is it Tamika Harris? What is Tiny YouTube? You got a YouTube? I'm probably doing right now. I will still have to download it and look at it to see if it's this or that or the other. Welcome to the Pretty. Oh, it's called Pretty Hustle. She really. I don't know, y'all. It's somewhere. I see it's a 14-minute thing. I don't know what it is. I don't want to watch it yet. I want to wait and get to it. Okay. Y'all know I don't like playing stuff on my YouTube that I have not already watched because if it's music in there, whatever. If it's a clip from a show, I can't play. So I'll look at it and we'll have a discussion about that tomorrow. You need a PhD to keep up with Tasha. I got a PhD. I'm a DDS. I'm a doctor, a dentist. I'm a psychologist. I'm a golfer. I feel like I'm looking for holes in the stories or whatever. I'm all of that. I can be all I can be in this army. Okay. They just make it worse. What's the what? what's the it's foolishness. It's foolishness. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, I found it now. I'm just not getting out of some of y'all messages. But thank you. I don't wear my hair down. Y'all know it be up in a bun. And some folks think I got no hair. It's like, no, I have hair. Okay. And it's straight right now. And in a couple of days, I'll have that curly. So yeah, but thank y'all and all of that. Come on here. Her mom's last name was Karla. She's married to T.I. That's her maiden name. That's her maiden name. Okay. The tiger, girl, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna look up everybody's stuff once I get done with here. Okay. Once I get done with here, we'll find it or whatever. I believe Tasha Coco's supposed to be walking up. Yeah. Tosh said in her live this past weekend that Coco and Tasha would be on Watch What Happens, but I said, I doubt it. I feel like since Tamika put out those receipts, will Tasha still do the live on Watch What Happens live? Because little thing. When I did my episode as a virtual viewer for Watch What Happens live, originally the people who were supposed to be on there, it was supposed because it ended up being Morris and Ashanti. It was supposed to have been other guests. It was still Morris Chestnut, but it wasn't Ashanti. And so things change all the time because the day that I was on there, the guests changed 3 times. So I do wonder if if Tasha and Coco will still, be around there. Because I don't know. It could be things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I popped Simba in from here on there because I'm saying it could be that. Brat held back on Tasha and she should consider herself lucky. It's it's a whole lot. And she doesn't upload. Girl, she needs to, because I don't know why not. I don't know why she shouldn't. You should do that. I bet Andy come and losing sleep that he only agreed to 6 episodes. Well, no, I feel like, I feel like in my because there is enough footage, they could have easily made it more than 6. They have enough content to probably do 6 more episodes. The girls has been saying that from before. All of them said they cut out this, that, or the other. So they could really do another 6 episodes. But I feel like because it was supposed to be a limited series, they're gonna leave it to that. And most of the stuff, which is foolishness, Tasha gonna keep denying. Okay, thank you for loving my red lip. My hair is dreadlocks. I haven't had my hair pressing out in a year and a half. I thought about growing dreads or growing locks. I can't. I can do my little braids, little box braids for up to 2 months, and that's it. And even that is a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot for me. Who's that girl? La 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 la. She's that girl. Stop. But thank y'all. But yeah, Tasha, her mom, her man, just need to stop talking. They need to shut up. They need to shut up. I think a lot of us thought that The Queens of R&B would go until Housewives of Atlanta came on. The finale of Queens of R&B is going to be on the 9th. Housewives does not start until the 7th of May. So I do wonder what they're going to have on Sundays for those 3 weeks. If they were smart, they would do unseen footage, unseen conversations for 3 weeks of the Queens of R&B, and then roll, into Housewives. Now, what they may do for those 3 weeks is maybe they could put on the reunion. I don't know, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But let's get into what we came here to get into. Again, people are gonna be live all the time because there's so much going on. This story is a story that it keeps giving because each person keeps doing interviews. It's foolishness, and we have to also remember that how Huntsville coming back too. That's coming back in April. So it's so much stuff that's back around here. I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be working because it's the thing to do. Because people won't shut up. Now, we only have a couple things to discuss because I did not want to go out because I was busy. So y'all, I was so busy and just doing stuff. So it was really just we're gonna get into the Tasha and stuff or whatever, housewife stuff, and I'm trying to look to see if any other little gossip stuff happened before I get on here because I don't want to tackle nothing heavy. I want to keep this as light as possible because it's too much going on in the world to be covering heavy ass topics. That's too much, for us sometimes. I don't even think I saved nothing. I don't have no fashion for y'all, and y'all know I usually be doing the fashion stuff, and we have the housewife stuff. So that will do. The Breakfast Club. So the Breakfast Club, with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy and a slew of guest hosts, they said they're gonna now be streaming on BET. I said, why BET? Why? Now, I will say this. I feel like since Angela Yee left the Breakfast Club, I haven't really been watching them too much. Something about how they are now seems like it's too much just toxic men's shenanigans all up and through. And for that reason, I have not been consistently tuning in. I did watch a couple of, because I usually watch the clips on their YouTubes. I haven't been doing that. The most I watched was when they had Just Hilarious, and she was on there. I liked her. She kind of fit in or whatever. So that was kind of cool. But I haven't watched much since then. But they're going to be on BET now. They're going to be streaming on BET starting ground or sometime in April. Sometime in April, they'll be streaming on there. They show. And I was like, they used to be streaming with Revolt, but no one knows where Revolt is and what Revolt does. So they're not on Revolt anymore. And so they said, yeah, we're going to be around here with BET. And I said, oh, okay, that's fine. I don't mind Claudia Jordan, but because she already does Cocktails with Queen, she already does TGIF, she does not need to be on a third show. I feel, and not to say a person can have multiple jobs and multiple things, but I feel like, you should want to do something different. And I don't know if Claudia lives in New York, and the show, I believe, was shot in New York. So that part I don't know either. But something about the show just feels, manly. There's no female presence there. I feel like even when they talk about topics, they don't really care enough to it just feels off. It feels off. So I don't watch that much. So I don't see myself tuning in to BET to watch either. So they can have it. Okay, they can have that. Because I was like, I don't care that much. It gets on my nerves and stuff. What else was I gonna show y'all? Let's just get to other thing. Let's get to the Housewives. Let's get to the Housewives. Thank y'all. Fucking my hair. Yeah. Drink Champs. I don't mind Drink Champs, but Drink Champs is Drink Champs, and the Breakfast Club just seems a bit different, and it don't seem different no more. And even when I see them talking about the gossip topics, it all seems like it's a bunch of bullshit. Like nothing seems authentically a part of a conversation. Most of it seems like it's some kind of afterthought, or it's a toxic conversation from a man's point of view that's oblivious to how there are women in the world. So I don't know. If they ever add on an actual co-host and not have these keep repeating co-hosts or whatever, I may then watch a little bit more. But I don't really want to watch Charlamagne and Envy. Now, the crazy part is I watched Angela Yee and just a Jasmine Brand, and then I may not be on her show Way Up With Yee. I watch because Way Up With Yee to me it seems more like a conversation, and they seem interested in the topics. There's nothing worse than you watching someone talk about something and you feel like they don't care about the conversation. They're just saying it because someone said, hey, talk about this. And I don't like that. Okay. But let's get into because y'all see something. Look, y'all, if y'all don't know, I make my own thumbnails. And when I make up and they be real cute, I feel real proud of myself. You know, it's great for me to know that I make great thumbnails. So sometimes I like leaving them up for y'all to see, so y'all can also like my thumbnails. But right now, I need to go get me a bottle of water. So I want y'all to look at the thumbnails. I want y'all to look at the thumbnail and look how pretty it look. And I'm gonna put y'all on some little music. Look at the stuff. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I just did not feel like putting on like the music, like the video stuff. So I gave y'all some, late night snitching music in my thumbnail. But let's get into the Housewives. The Housewives of Atlanta is back. Okay? And they not back looking boring. They not back looking dated. They not back looking like they don't want to be here. They came back looking like a bag of money. You hear me? And when you come around here looking like a bag of money, that's what we come around here for, to see. That's what makes us want to watch the show. Because we feel like y'all coming with some heat. We feel like y'all came to play. We feel like y'all around here entertaining us, okay? So this was a promo shot that was out. This is the shot that is in the actual trailer for the episode. We are not going to watch the trailer. We're going to talk about a couple of parts from the trailer and then talk about the outfits here. Okay? Now, I'm a fan of the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, I'm fully a fan, and I like the ladies. I see y'all asking about what the hell is Marlo wearing. I'm gonna show y'all a better look of Marlo's outfit that she posted on her page because they posted stuff or whatever. Now y'all know I don't like Marlo. I don't hate Marlo. I don't like Marlo. Marlo gets on, if I have 32 nerves, Marlo gets on 28 of the nerves. Period. Okay. Now I don't know if this photo is something that the girls paid for, because y'all know the past like 2 seasons, the girls have been putting together their own photo shoot to make sure they look great. So I don't know if this is a Bravo sponsored photo shoot or what, but either way it go, it look good. On my mama, on my hood, they look fly. They do look good, okay. And now the outfits in the thumbnail in the trailer, they look good there too. That's some peachy shit, okay. That's some light skin peachy stuff. This is melanin peach, okay. This is melanin peach. This is some whitewashed peach, because I did not even recognize Kenya, who's standing next to Candy. Now, in the actual trailer, we see a couple things. Okay, I got a little notes. Now, we see Candy fussing with Marlo, and she's, of course, she's, a little bit frustrated. She's crying a little bit, voice a little bit broken up, and she said, "I'm only crying, bitch, because I can't choke your ass." I said, Candy want to choke Marlo. But a lot of folk want to beat up Marlo. It's what it is, okay? So Candy want to choke Marlo ass out. We see Kenya, who was fussing with Martell. And the only reason I'm not playing the trailer, because the last time I put a trailer, it got flagged. I'm not playing them games. Okay? But we see Kenya, who was around here fussing with Martell. What did you say to this beautiful black queen? What did you say? You're an asshole. I said, now he's an asshole. I mean, Martell is an asshole. Yes, Martell Holtz is going to be on at least 1 episode, maybe 2 episodes, but he's in at least 1 episode this season. The fact that Sheree is also on Huntsville and Martell is on Housewives of Atlanta, their plan to cross promote their shows worked. Okay, their dating worked. Okay, it worked. Now we see Drew and Ralph in counseling, and Drew saying he moved out of the bedroom. And we hear Ralph laughing, saying, "Well, who ain't filed for divorce?" Oh, ho, 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 ho. And we now know both of them fools filed for divorce. Okay, we then see Candy, and what looks like is Candy fussing with the newbie chick Shelby, not the girlfriend Shelby, the newbie chick Courtney fussing, and I think Candy said, "I'm gonna headbutt this bitch." I said, not headbutt a bitch, headbust, headbuster. Look, I mean, sometimes you make look. Okay, I'm gonna headbutt this bitch. I'm like, now it looked like she was fussing with the Courtney girl, but again, we know sometimes these trailers be misleading. We don't be knowing. Okay, we seen Cynthia Bailey, Lisa Wu, Kim Zolciak, and Deshaun Snow. Now, Lisa, Kim, and Deshaun are all from season 1. They're meeting up with Sheree. So the fact that we don't see Nene nowhere around here, they just said forget Nene. They said Nene never was here. She was never here. We don't mention her. I just feel like seeing Kim, Deshaun, Lisa, Sheree, all together. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't I really do hope that was one scene, and we only see Kim in that. We look. I mean this with every fiber of my being, every pound of my flesh, every ounce of blood in my body. I do not want to see Kim Zolciak more than one damn time this season. I don't want that bitch back. I don't ever want Kim. I want to be black. I want to be white. I want somebody. I'm broke. I'm in foreclosure. I don't ever want to see her ever on the show. Okay, it's fine that she's sitting there with Sheree having dinner. Fine. I don't want that bitch back, and I mean it. I'll take back Lisa, Deshawn. I'll take back Kim Fields. I'll take back LaToya messy ass from 2-3 seasons ago. I'll take anybody back except punk ass Kim Z. We don't need that bitch around here. Get her out of my face immediately. Okay, you hear me? I don't want it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because I don't have time to keep cussing her ass out every week if I see her face. No. Get her out my face. Okay? Anyway. We do see them adding in talking to Drew, asking her about, her and Ralph filing for divorce. We see them talk about the headlines. Oh my God, Drew. So we know that they kind of backtracked, and since they had already wrapped filming, they went filming again to capture the divorce. Okay, so the people we have this season is Kandi Burruss, Kenya Moore, Sheree Whitfield, Drew Sidora, Marlon Hampton, Sanya Ross, and then we have Monyetta Shaw Carter. Monyetta Shaw, she's Carter now, is also Neo's ex-fiance, is back. And then newbie Courtney Rose. And the show premieres Sunday, May 7th. Now, the two newbies sort of kind of, okay. We know Monyetta Shaw. Monyetta was a friend of last season, but this season she probably has confessional looks. She's in the promo, so she'll probably be seen a little bit more. And we saw her in the actual trailer. Again, fresh faces, new voices, and all that. Okay, and all that. Now the fact, y'all know I can't stand when they give us, pictures of people and we don't see the whole dress. Give me a full body look. We don't have a full body look for Monyetta or one for Marlo that the blogs post. I have one of Marlo on her own page. Monyetta looks cute from the knee up. Is she barefoot under there? Is she wearing shoes? I don't know. Her hair is cute. Okay, she's serving. The newbie, Courtney Rhodes, for some reason, I don't like her dress. It's just a little bit weird. I don't know. And, it may be the way she's standing. I don't know. It's also silver. I feel like everybody else is kind of in the peachy color, but she in a little bit of a silver. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But we shall see what she gives this season, as both of them will be, in the show for sure. Okay, we then have some of our returning ladies. Okay, we have Marlo, Sheree, and Sanya Richards Ross. Now, Marlo, we did not have a full body shot that was given from, the blogs or whatever. But y'all know Marlo posted shit when she wanted to. Where is that? Boom. So this is the whole outfit that she wore. It looks golden here. I like it, but also don't like it. Her face looks a bit touched, like she's had some stuff done. I just don't know what. Because her face looks different. Yes, Marlo did bring them kids back for a storyline. Her and them kids still hanging around each other, whatever. But I feel like if Portia come back, and if Cynthia come back, hell, if Eva come back, Marlo may lose her peach. Because what else is she gonna do? But Marlo face here just looks a bit different, you know. But again, the dress is it's cute. But a part of me feel like I don't know if I like it for the photo. But it's cute. We won't hate on it. We won't hate on it. It's fine. But the sit down version, and they made it look more golden than anything else. Okay, Sheree with this braid around her titties, around her waist. It's a simple dress, a lot of hair. It's cute. It could be better, but it's cute. Let me see if Sheree put a picture of her thing. Let me go to Sheree page. Hold on. But, Sheree sometimes be on B of S, and we just never know, if her outfit is really her outfit. I wonder, is Sheree wearing She by Sheree, y'all think? Y'all think she wearing She by Sheree? If she is, it's probably from Amazon. Let's see. Sheree has a little video on her page. We're going to add this on in here. We're going to see what she's saying, because it can be nothing or it can be something. Let's see. This is her outfit. Oh, Lord. Is it a whole long thing? Her face. Y'all think Sheree has something on her face? Does Sheree's face look... Does her nose look... Sure. Does Sheree's face look different? First of all, I hate that hair. I hate the hair. Not the braidedness of it all. I don't like those edges. I like them curls. No. Mm-mm. It looked like somebody put a wig on her and pulled it back a little bit too far. It could have been cute to slid back. But Sheree's face looks different. I just don't know what it is. It's her lips. Does she have her lips done? I think Sheree may have had her lips done. Her body is sickening. Okay, her body is sickening. That braid look real ghetto though. Not ghetto. No, not ghetto. That braid look tacky. Somebody convinced Sheree to wear a braid as a belt. Because the dress is cute. The dress up close right here is cute. It would have been cuter had she wore an actual belt that was golden versus wearing the damn braids around her waist. And y'all know Sheree is a natural beauty. Honestly, truthfully. She don't need all that stuff. Honestly, truthfully. Okay. But, her body is sickening. You hear me? So, like, here, the dress looks basic. And here, it looks a bit better. But, yeah, she needed a belt. She needed a thick, metallic. We don't see the back of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about how the dress looks in the back. Don't matter, because we're not going to see that. All we're going to see is the front. All we see from everybody is the front. Even sitting down. Now, sitting down is cute because her hand is covering. But, I mean, it could be more, in my opinion. It could be more, in my opinion. Okay? Now, Sonia Richards-Ross, who a lot of us was like, girl, get out of our face. We don't want you here. You was flip-flopping. We don't like you flip-flopping. Get out of our face. What are you doing? Go home. Well, she is back for another season. Her dress looks heavy. Heavy, real heavy. Okay? She looks heavy. Not she, the dress. The dress looks heavy. The dress looks like a lot of fabric. Even though it's not a lot of fabric, it looked like a lot of fabric. Okay? Now, she also put up stuff from her page. Okay. She has this video. Face card can't be declined. For some reason, I feel like it's real heavy up top. The cow neck coming around the boobs and under the boob, the big ass astronaut shoulder pads, the longness of it all. The metallic, hard, heavy chest plate would have been cute. She didn't need all that. She was probably trying to go for an alien superstar. And I like the idea of it, but the dress looks too long. It's dragging on the floor back there. It don't need to be, and you don't need them shoulder pads. If she did not have the shoulder pads, if this did not have the shoulder pads, I would probably love it. If it did not have shoulder pads and it was not a train, if it only came to the floor, I would have loved it. Her face is amazing. I love her hair and her makeup too. But the dress just seems too much with them damn shoulder pads. Yes, it's giving Mad Max. Who said that? Yes, it's giving Mad Max. Now she posted a photo like it was cute. It's it's real. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's giving Thunderdome. What's wrong with y'all? The dress is it's more 80s and 70s. It's a lot. It is what it is. And lastly, I feel like, at least my faves. These are my faves. Kandi, Kenya, and Drew. Yes, I like Drew. I really like Drew. I feel like people didn't like Drew her first season. I always felt like, no, I like Drew. She's a beautiful girl. I feel like her first season, she was a bit lost. And I feel like, she's gotten better since then. Either way it go, I like Drew. Okay. But let's start with Kandi because she's on the side. Let me see if Kandi, I'm trying to see if anybody posted stuff on their pages. Because if they post a better look of their dress, we got to show it. Because that's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. And she did not. But let me see if Kenya did. Let's try because I had time to check before I got home. Did Kenya post anything different? No, she did not. So we have these looks. Kandi, the only reason I'll say Kandi dress is not too long is because it looked like the bottom of the dress was meant to be roughly or whatever. I don't mind it. I love the big hair. I love a red dress. The big hair is a lot of hair. It's a whole lot of hair, but it works in the full shot of everyone. Because if you look, Drew, Kandi, and Kenya all have, long hair, long, big hair. And then we see Sheree and Marlo have ponytails. And then Sanya had a ponytail, but with a lot of hair too. So I think big hair was kind of a theme a little bit. So while Kandi did not need so much hair, I'm gonna slide. Okay. It's cute. And again, she dressed to be the center peach. Kenya wins best dress. Let me make sure. Does Kenya win best dress? Yes. Kenya wins best dressed. Best dress, best color scheme of her dress. I love her hair. Kenya looks impeccable. I love it. I absolutely love it. Even how the slit it starts on the upper thigh a little bit sideways. It comes around to the front. I love it. Absolutely love it. Drew, I also love. Drew looked like a NAACP statue. Drew looks classic. Her body looks amazing. Her face is gorgeous. I love the long, like ringlet type curly hair on her. The dress fits perfectly. Drew looks good. So for me, it would be for who's dressed the best. It would go Kenya number 1. Drew, look at Drew's body over there on the side. Look at her looking stitched. And to know when they took this photo, she probably was going through hardship with Ralph. But it'll be Kenya number 1, Drew number 2. I would do Candy number 3. I would do Marlo number 4. Sheree would be 5. And then Sonya would be last, in my opinion. I don't even count Mongetta and Old Girl. I don't at all. Okay, it's a no for me. But yeah, Kenya is absolutely best dressed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Period. Okay. And I can't wait for the show to premiere Sunday, May 7th. I will be reviewing the show. I will do live reviews, absolutely, because it's the thing to do. Okay. Because why would we not? Why would we not? Okay, why would we not? I'm still gonna review what's that called? Them Housewives folks. The girls trip thing. I'm gonna still review that as well. I just have not had time to watch those first 3 episodes, but I think I'll have that up one day this weekend. Okay. So that's all for that. Now I want to move on to a quick story. We know Tory Punk-ass Lanez, filed an appeal to his conviction or whatever. Well, now he's denying that he previously claimed that Kelsey didn't shoot Meg. So after all this, you're saying I need somebody to make him go away. They want a new trial. So they're not just filing an appeal to get his thing. They want a whole new trial. After we waited 2 years for that man to be in court and that man to be found guilty. Now they want to change. If he go back to court, I feel like no one should show up. Period. And then he put out a statement saying how his lawyer is like no longer his lawyer. Let me see if I can see that. Because I think Tracy said that to me. Yeah. Oh, the story gone. And I did it. Let me see. I think I got a screenshot of it. Because he probably was lying. I do. Let me send it. Because you're up here and make us believe he innocent. I'm like, nobody believe innocent. And I feel like if he gets a new trial, no one should show up. We're not gonna follow it. As far as I'm concerned, he did it. He did that shit. He was found guilty, and now he just bothering us. He around here just getting on our damn nerves. And I don't have time for folk to get on my damn nerves. And that's what he's doing. Okay. So earlier on the Man Lawyer website, they put this up on a story. Okay, now you may not be able to read that, but I can. I'll tell you what to say. I am happy to announce to all those interested in justice that today my attorneys, Jose somebody and Matthew somebody, filed a motion for a new trial. Additionally, due to a scheduling conflict, David Kenner will no longer be a part of my defense team. I want to thank Mr. Kenner. Blah, 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 blah. Boy, Leah, lock him up. Lock him up. Throw away the key. Because I don't feel like we've already went through this. We've already just had to endure the bullshit of the first trial. I don't feel like we should have to deal with the bullshit of a second one. I don't want it. Not today, not ever. So for folks who feel like, oh, we should get out, Kim, fuck his mama, his daddy, the uncles, the grandparents, the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, the dog walkers, the babysitters, okay, the grocery store shoppers, okay, the people, the lawn care people, everybody, and anyone who looked like Tory Lanez, face all of them. We went through hell with that trial, back and forth. Okay, leave where you at. Let's discuss Jonathan Majors. Because I had said I was going to hold my opinion because, you know, they kept on saying he had some texts and some video that prove he is innocent and it'll be released. Well, somebody allegedly released the text. I don't know where it came from. I don't. But all the blogs has it up. I feel like it came from, well, they say it came from his lawyer. But I also feel like TMZ may have posted the shit. I don't like posting nothing from TMZ. They get on my nerves. Quickly, this is a text. You can't see it too small. I'm going to read it. Because I said, this make that look guilty. It makes him look guilty. Now, the text is allegedly from the girlfriend. And I don't know what kind of lawyer he has. I don't know if it's a lawyer who did not, because y'all know Tamar keeps saying, Tamar called herself a journalist. I seen a clip today of Portia saying that she was a journalist. So I'm feeling like the same way that Tamar and Portia got their journalism degree, it's how his lawyers got their law degree. Because there ain't no way. I said earlier when I seen Portia say she may not have a journalism degree, but she has a job of a journalist, so that makes her one. I said, bitch, what? I said, that's like me saying a doctor may have went to school to get a doctor's diploma, degree, and all that shit. But because I can take your temperature at a doctor's office, that means I'm a doctor. That's how dumb people sound when they say they think they know they're not. But let me read y'all what this say. Okay? Let me read. Today, 6 p.m. I don't know when it was, though. Well, first of all, we see a part of a cutoff text that say there's no note, just you knowing what happened. Then it says today, 8:58 a.m. Did you leave the keys? Goodbye. And then something's blocked off. Was it goodbye, bitch? Was it goodbye a person's name? We don't know. I'm assuming it may be the name. We then see it says, please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did. And I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. Not you told the police. Police. Not you telling the police it was your fault that someone hit you. Now, again, I don't know how valid this is because I got it from the internet. Okay? I don't know, but I'm just reading what's said. And I just don't feel like a true lawyer would put this text out in defense. Okay? Anyway, I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out. I love you. That was at 6 p.m. We don't see any response from anyone. Then at 9:32 p.m., okay, they just called again to check on me, and I reiterated how this was not an attack, and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation, and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team, and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was due to me collapsing and passing out, and you're worried as my partner due to our communication prior, out of care. She promised all will be relayed. Now, this is the thing. It sounds like I'm confused. I need to know, why did you pass out? Did he, you know what I'm saying? Why did you pass out? Like, were you that? None of it makes sense. But the majority of it, I feel like it looked like somebody recanting what they said, but not saying something didn't happen. And I don't know if she's saying it wasn't as bad as she made it seem in the beginning. I don't know if she's saying they did have a scuffle, but it was not an attack. I don't know if she's just fully saying it's her fault. It's just so... And then I said, was they fucking and he strangled her? I don't know. But the text does not make him look like he did not do anything. So that's the part that confuses me, because his lawyers were saying it was proof that he didn't do the shit. Now again, because I can't say how. Right, this is an alleged text, and the reason I'm gonna say that is because when who was it? Something happened, and people put out a fake story. For instance, I'm gonna say this for instance. Was it the Will Smith slap? I can't remember. But someone sent me, the person put out this reply to the thing, and it was a whole fake response. And I reported on it, and it wasn't real. So because these are alleged texts, but these alleged texts don't seem to do shit but make it look worse, like he did something. So a part of me feel like what the fuck? I don't understand. I'm confused. So we really have to wait for more information, because that text does not exonerate nobody at all. all she said was, it wasn't an attack. It was my fault because I took your phone. I'm like, that's not him being innocent. That's not his works. It's not any of his works. That's not how it goes. So I don't know what to make of that. So I'm sure more will come out, and when it does, we will have a conversation about it. Okay, let's get into the thing we came here to discuss. These fools. Okay, these fools. This really has been a song that seems to have no end. And I feel like somebody lying. Somebody lying. And I also need y'all to like the video. Because why you here if you're not gonna like the video? What's the point? But these folks, these people, yeah, the lace on her wig is horrible. The lace on her wig look like dirty mustard. After Tamika posted all the proof, all the receipts, I feel like I would not have said nothing. I would have left well enough alone. Because each time Tasha or Rocky does any kind of interview, it makes shit worse. And I don't understand why they keep talking. Because to me, if your sister is saying, y'all stole my money, and you're saying, we did not. If you don't follow up that we did not with, I'm suing you for defamation, you did that shit. Because this isn't something like, oh, my sister stole my wig. Oh, my sister did not return my hot curlers. Oh, my sister borrowed a cup of sugar and did not bring my cut back. This is someone saying you and your husband deliberately went around behind my back to steal money, and that is bank fraud, that is check fraud, that is mail fraud, that is, it may also be grand larceny. Hell, is it embezzlement? Embezzle. So it's one thing when folks have these random things. Oh, Karen around here, fuck around on Ray, and that's whatever. But someone saying you stealing people's money, not like you went to a house and the money was on the table and you said, well, they may not miss it. No, that you deliberately went and changed addresses. You deliberately went and found passports and found IDs and this and that. It wasn't just $30K. It was more than that. Okay, it's a lot. And anybody who accuses me of that, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to at least assist and decease you. The fact that Tasha and Rocky has not at least ceased and desisted Tamika, to me means you don't want that smoke. It means you feel like you can keep just saying, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do nothing. And that ain't working. Now, I feel like they thought she would never release any proof, but last night she did. We watched all that together. So, Tasha and Rocky were actually not set up to interview with Ricky Smiley. What I was told was from people who were listening to the radio in Atlanta, Tasha and Rocky were at a studio doing an interview with somebody else. And Ricky Smiley people heard they was there and then said, hey, you want to sit down and talk with us too? That's why this is from an angle from, what's his name? Is it Rock T? I think it's Rock T. Who is one of the co-hosts on Ricky's show. He's recording it from like wherever they at. And Ricky and them is somewhere else. So it wasn't even like, you know, it was a planned whatever. But this is also why you should not be around here doing extra press, because you're going to look crazy. And her and Rocky think we could turn this around. If we just keep saying we didn't do it, but we don't have no proof that we didn't do it, but she's provided proof that at least it's my name on the checks and addresses that belong to us on the paperwork, we can just keep saying, well, she's crazy. She wants a storyline. That's what it is. Like, no, ma'am. So the footage I have is from Tasha and Rocky talking. It's not from the red. That's why you faintly hear Ricky and Gil T and Brat and folks, because they not in the same room. Rock T is sitting there recording them because they're in a separate space. Because when someone saw them at the studio, hey, let's see if we can get Tasha and Rocky. And Tasha and Rocky ass sat down like some fools and was talking. That's also why some of the stuff here was not on the radio. Because this was them sitting there talking. Now, also, the reason that I speed up the sound is, one, so that YouTube won't, try to catch me, but also because it just goes by a little bit quicker. Now, the first one we're going to do is the Rocky and Tasha. We're going to go through it, okay? I know some folks will say how they could not hear Brat. I have a 3-minute clip of Brat talking when her and Tasha was going back and forth. Okay, so let's listen.
LaTocha Scott! I'm here. What's happening? LaTocha, thank you for coming this morning. For sure. This family, I mean, Let's go. Yeah.
Why does Rocky look like a child in the back? Why is Rocky, he's spinning? Is he high off life or something? Somebody let me know. Why is he spinning? So again, I feel like the question she's been asked is not that important, but us hearing her response, that's the part to listen out for. Again, we will hear what the Brat was saying. We'll hear that separately because the Brat was like, this is what I know. Okay.
So happy to have you, and thank you for taking this interview. Unplanned and at the last minute, gracing us with your presence. You are a legend, and let's get into it. Brad, Gary, Maria, Ron T.
Okay. What's up, y'all? What up, what up? Yeah, everybody in the building. What's up, Brat?
So I was just saying out there in the media,
Mm-hmm.
you and your sister Tamika,
I'm not sure. Once we started to film, everything started to go crazy. Like I tell people, I signed up to be celebrated. All of us, to be honest. 30 years in the game, that's what it should have been. There are so many things that I don't understand about editing and just how everything is kind of transpired. So all I can say is I signed up to sing. I signed up for good stuff, and it ended up not being that. And I just wish I never would have signed up for this. To be honest. And with my sister, she's always going to be my sister. That's my family. We go through highs and lows, and everybody got peaks and valleys. It's just right now we're going through it in the public eye. And I just ask that people would allow us to do that without judgment and allow us to be sisters and figure this out.
And the crazy part is she really, like, she's looking at his camera to say whatever. But I feel like you asking people to forgive you and not forgive, to not judge. You're asking folks to not judge. But I think people's main issue is you never admit any fault. Okay? Any fault. At all. The fuck.
So. You didn't. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, did y'all take the money? And I know you said in a report that to get your sister back, you would give her back the money. And $30,000 is not that much money, especially when you Rocky. So my thing is, did y'all take the money?
I never said give something back. I said
They was asking her specifically, did you take the money? And if you did take the money, why would you say on Cock of the Queen that you'll get the money back? That's what she's answering. She took that money.
I wanted my sister back. And I said if it takes $30,000 to bring us back, then I would. That's what I said. But no, it's a very delicate situation. And no, we didn't steal anything from her. No, we did not. That's a good question. There was an accountant on? Oh, okay, no, she's not an accountant. No, she's not an accountant. That's not true.
So one thing that Tamika's mama said was that she alleged that you and Rocky changed the address to your apartment in New York versus her house in Hampton.
First of all, my sister didn't live in New York, and no. All of us would stand with my mother, but no.
Why all them adults live with their mama? It's weird. Now, I don't know why Rocky watching TV. That part I do not know. It's weird to me. Also, the fact that she's just still trying to, we need to work it out, but she's not giving real reasons as why we did not do it. It's just saying, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. She did not live in New York. That's not what it is. It's weird. Now, Ricky was a little bit confused saying that they had an account. There was an account. Mama Diana is Tiny's mama. And I feel like I know Tasha watched Tamika's video. So I feel like she's acting oblivious to what Tasha said to not make herself look guilty. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird that she's talking as if she don't know what they talking about, because they was asking her about, well, Tamika put a video out that said this, and this. And she's talking as if, what lady? You know she had Mama Diana in that thing. And you know she said that y'all took that damn money and moved it from her address in New York to y'all's in Atlanta. But again, and even how heard this, and when a person is being accused of something, they're going to be very defensive and very upset. I fully get that. But I feel like if you did not do shit, why are you up here doing consistent interviews saying, I didn't take it? But you're not, I would sue my sister.
No, that didn't happen. Okay, well, everybody knows that's not true. That's Edward Bivens. Come on now. Okay. Well, she does. She knows him.
Let me just interject and say what I've been saying the whole time.
Okay.
With Candy, Tasha, and Tiny K on Dish Nation. I've been around y'all since I was a kid.
I want to play. Where is it? I want to play Brat part, because this part you can hear the Brat talking.
Well,
No,
she said
that
she
didn't
didn't know who Edwin or Edward Bivens it was, and she found out that was your husband.
Okay, well, everybody knows it's not true.
Everybody know what's not true.
Edward Bivens, come on now.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Okay.
I know his name.
Well,
Rocky.
she does.
Oh. Well, let me just interject and say what I've been saying the whole time. Even when Candy, Tasha, and Tiny came on Dish Nation. I've been around y'all since I was kids, and what I do know to be true is no matter what you did or said when we was little, your sister would definitely take your side, whether you was right or wrong.
And vice versa.
And I guess that's how sisters do. You know what I'm saying? But it was so that made it like 2 against 2, and it made it because to me you always seemed like the person everybody had to listen to, I guess because you was the oldest. But Candy always seemed to be the one that was hurt and slighted because they had to take your side and follow what you said do.
You said Candy was hurt and slighted?
Yeah, slighted because everybody took your side because you kind of was the leader of the group.
Right, but on what in what instance can you say that about?
Remember we used to be on tour and stuff like years ago. Just Candy would just always seem like she would be sad. Just I don't know, different instances. Like we was on tour for a long time. We did a lot of stuff together back in the day when we was kids.
I don't remember her being sad though.
Really?
No.
Oh, I think I seen her be sad a lot and kind of like down.
And are you saying that that's because of me, Brat?
I'm saying because they took your side most of the time. It seems like. Because even if you wasn't right or if you was wrong, your sister would always take your side, and you was like the leader of the group back then. Was you not like the leader back then?
Well, at the end of the day, that's my sister, and most times when you have a sibling, that's the bond that you have. It's not so much as trying to bully anybody. It's just that's how we were brought up. That's the bond. As far as me being the leader, I've always been that person who when it comes down to it, musical, making sure everybody was on their notes and stuff like that. So and when you're speaking, I don't know what instance you're speaking about, but.
We know when they did that last show, the Just Kicking It show, her and Candy had a whole conversation about how she felt back then. Candy told her how she felt. And I feel like Tasha be having selective memory. And I think she may feel like people won't remember what happened on that show years ago. And we know the Brat knows all of them, but I think the Brat is cool with Tiny, cool with Candy. I think she may have picked a side, okay? But I also feel like when someone knows you and they have a bit of an inside track, their questions will probably be more deliberate and less non-biased because they know more. So they may be less likely to give you the benefit of the doubt because they already know your track record. So that part, I feel like Brad was like, well, this is what I know. So based on what I know, I can't sit here and act like, well, yeah, Tasha, you was a victim. Yeah, it was you. I think Brad had to be authentic in that moment and call bullshit. Because no, back in the day, Candy did feel some kind of way. Candy was sad. Y'all did treat her differently because it was you and your sister. And up until recently, it was always you and your sister. And now that it's now it's you feel like everyone's coming for you.
Okay, well, I'm just speaking from what I did witness about her being like sad and stuff.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
All right, y'all, we got
sad.
I think she said that. I actually rewatched the other show. What's the other one y'all did before this one? And I think she was like almost crying, saying, "How could you not see when she was sad? She was sad all the time, and she felt attacked all the time, or something like that."
Oh, okay, well, no, I don't remember that. I remember her saying that she felt like we didn't have a bond, she and I.
Right.
But not that she was sad all the time. This is my first time hearing that.
And then, LaTocha, we want to thank you for your time because, this was kind of spontaneous. But my question to you, LaTocha, is, I went to your Instagram, heard your beautiful new gospel record, and you sound amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you.
What would you like to see happen in terms of the drama happening with your sisters in Escape and you all coming to a resolution? Do you see you all coming back together so that it's not a distraction from you trying to promote this gospel album?
Just that, a resolve, us coming back together, understanding that all of us have to be held accountable for the things that we've said and done.
But that's the kicker. It's that she be saying and doing stuff, but will act like she ain't said and done anything. And that's the weird part for me, that you keep saying it needs to be some kind of resolve which you come together. They were trying to do that on the show and you didn't want to. That's the crazy part. It was the first time of them trying to fix shit, and you kept trying to not fix it because you had a solo deal. And now that you're being called out for more and more and more, now you want to say, hey, let's sit and talk. Let's find some resolve. Hell no.
Just communicate, in a way where it's not the pointing of the fingers, but if it's something that you have to say, get it off your chest and just keep it moving. Because really, I really like to apologize because the fans don't really need this. It's supposed to be about the music, but it's not that. And when it came down to this reality stuff, I'm a singer. I'm not. This reality thing ain't me. Thought that it was gonna be different, but not. But I would love for us to get to a resolve. You know, I've reached out to my sister, everything. Like, so it's not me trying to hide anything or run away from something. It's just, I guess, time.
And I'm like, ma'am, no. Okay. So that was Brat's side. We're going to get back to the other part and just listen a little bit more.
Yeah.
What I do know to be true is no matter what you did or said when we was little, your sister would definitely.
We just heard that part. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Because Rocky talks a little bit
She's
later.
talking. She's trying to get an interview. And
Oh, here you go.
all
The other show. What's the other one y'all did before this one? And I think she was like almost crying, saying, "How could you not see when she was sad?"
Because I think a lot of the telltale signs is less about Tasha talking, but her and Rocky's body language, how he is not even paying any attention. So I'm like, hearing them talk on the radio is one thing. Seeing their reaction as they're talking, their facial expressions, how they feel, that's what I'm looking at.
She was sad all the time, and she felt attacked all the time or something like that.
Okay, well, no, I don't remember that. I remember her saying that she felt like we didn't have a bun, she and I. But not that she was sad all the time. This is my first time hearing that.
not legal for her. I'm saying, we dealing with it, from a legal standpoint. So the less I say, the better. The other day, I'm gonna say this. Come on, man, listen, I'm gonna say this. The other day I got a phone call, because I want to address this. I got a phone call from Tasha K, right? Didn't know I was being, recorded. Just talking. She trying to get an interview. And all of a sudden, the whole world is replaying something I said illegally, because I didn't know I was being recorded.
He be saying stuff and making up shit. I feel like you called her first. Y'all know Rocky was the one calling Tasha K because Tasha K had interviewed Unique. They had the first conversation, and then she did call him back. And do I think Tasha K was calling him because I take that back? Tasha K could not have been calling you for an interview because you was calling her. Is one. Now, him saying he did not know he was being recorded, that part I'm gonna say it could be true. He may not have known it was being recorded, but you should have. Why would you think someone would not be recording a conversation when that person did an interview with your mistress? So again, but I feel like whatever state they was in is a one-party state. It's like I don't know. I don't got time. However, him trying to make it seem as if, well, now folks are discussing an illegal interview because I did not know she was recording. Right, Tierra. Tasha K is a whole YouTuber that does interviews exposing people. You knew that because when you were talking to her on the phone, you were saying how you watched her cover the R. Kelly situation. So you knew already who you were dealing with. And before she put out that video of the conversation, she told us right after me and Unique posted the thing of our interview, he was calling me while I was on my way back to Florida from Atlanta. And if you are around here calling yourself on the recording, you said you was like Olivia Pope. If you did not think for not 1 second that she was recording you, that's on you. There is nothing I would ever say to Tasha K that I would not expect her to probably repeat at some point in time. That's just true tea. You are out here saying you the African Dandada fixing shit and all this stuff. You've been working in the industry for all these years. You don't think to not say shit on the phone with a YouTube blogger who exposes folks on a regular? You sat there and talked for damn near an hour. It was like a 40-minute phone call of you just talking. Because she didn't really interview you. She allowed you to talk. And for some reason, because you dumb, you assumed she was your friend. The fact that you did not ever say to her, hey, I do not want to be recorded. I do not agree for you to record any of this shit. No, you sat there and ran your mouth because you're used to dealing with dumb people who allow you to talk and talk and talk and move and move and move and maneuver your way through their life. And for once, Tasha K said, not on my watch, not on my watch. And it was checkmate. YouTubers record everything. You're always trying to catch whatever can be caught. Because it's all about the story. It's all about content. And you want to make sure if you talk about something, you have a fact to back it up. Tasha did not have to say nothing. Not one word. You said it all. So you saying people are now, talking about or replaying, an illegal interview. It wasn't illegal. You were just too dumb to not talk. Thank you, Sammy J, for the super chats. Notice how he implicated the mama, saying if he says what he wanted to say, it'll be good for. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in 1 sec. We haven't got to that part yet, but thank you for the super chat. He just stupid. And, he keeps speaking about how, some stuff is, part of a legal situation. That's more with the mistress stuff. You still call Tasha K trying to change the subject from you and your mistress or you and 30K to, fake news about, sex tapes with Tamika and Todd and Tiny, and no one listened. No one listened.
Call from Tasha K, right? Didn't know I was being, recorded. Just talking. She trying to get an interview. And all of a sudden, the whole world is replaying something I said.
Even him saying Tasha was trying to get an interview. But on that call, he was the one that kept saying, we got to talk, Tasha. Tasha never said, yes, let's set up an interview. She didn't let that man talk. He was the one that kept saying, we should talk. You got to come out here and talk. You was trying to get an interview booked with Tasha K. And you thought if you talked to her as a friend and friendly and just run off at the mouth, she would, yes, let's do an interview. And that ain't what happened.
Illegally, because I didn't know I was being recorded. And she called because of this female that is saying a bunch of stuff that I've been told to be quiet about until it, plays out in court.
And for the record, this is why we're glad you guys came on, because we got this platform right here.
Right.
And there's multiple versions of stories that get out there. Mm-hmm. So this is an opportunity for you guys to share your side of the story.
But can y'all understand that when it's 7 people on this reality show, and since day one, I have been attacked on every level. The minute I said I wanted to do music, gospel music, I have been attacked. You've never heard nothing about me.
Nobody attacked you. That ain't what happened. At all. We haven't. The only person who fussed with you was your sister. Now, you can't blame social media for responding to what you and Rocky have been saying on the show. You can't be upset that social media is reacting to your reactions. You can't be upset that Candy is responding to you and Rocky saying she has issues with you. It's like you be doing stuff and saying stuff, and when someone replies to what you said or what you've done, you play like you're the victim.
I've been a wife, a mother. I've done my job. I'm in this industry. So now it's coming where the television comes on and everybody's for TV.
Oh, I'm a bully too. I'm a bully. I control
I'm
my
just
wife.
saying,
I tell her what
I don't
to
have
do.
a brain. I've been doing this before I got with him.
And Brat, you know me. I know you quiet over there now, but you know me.
Oh, Lord. Y'all. I mean the donut, y'all. Plain donut. I'm sorry for smacking. I don't know why. And this is a gotcha. That man sitting there with his wife. And now he's saying, Brat, you know me. You know me. He want Brat to defend him. Brat just showed you by how she had a conversation with your wife that she feel like y'all be on some other shit. So why, Brat, you know me. And Brat says, sir, now I want y'all to listen hard now because y'all know it's real, real low. But listen hard.
I'm saying, you know me. You
We
know.
got history. What
Yeah, we got history. You know, right? You know, I ain't the guy to be running around here doing no rah rah. I would think you would know that. You ain't never seen me on no rah rah. No, I'm acknowledging you on here. I'm saying, Brat, you know me, so you know what I'm saying. You ever heard me do some BS out here in the streets? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I ain't talking about that because I ain't got no mission. No, I'm saying, what up, Brat? You know me. I'm your partner. You know, like I was saying, yeah. I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, oh no, I didn't say you said nothing. Hey, Brat, what's up? She trying to, what's up? She shot town too, right?
That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He not even paying no attention. Brat, like, I don't, like, and this is the thing. I don't know your personal life. I may know of you because on his page, I'll give him this negative percent, you know, of clout, not clout, of, you know, let me see. Because he posted a picture. I gotta find it. He had posted, oh, that donut was so good, y'all. That donut was so good. Ooh, that donut was good. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Because I think the reason he said, Brat, you know me, is not because, you know, him and Brat is like good friends. He had posted old photos. So these are photos from this is from 2014. So him and Dr. Dre. Okay. That's Rocky 9 years ago. Okay. Him and Dr. Dre. An oldie with him and Heavy D. We see him and Tasha and Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. So back in 2014, he was always posting pictures of folks he knew before, him and Jamie Foxx. Okay. Him and Tiny on the tour bus. So he would post old photos to show how he's been around for a long time. And he do have photos, you know, of it's one of him and Brat. Now, it looked like it's someone saying, hey, look, pose for the picture. You know, it don't look like, hey, we friends, but it do look like, hey, we was hanging around each other because, you know, we know each other. You know, him and Salt and Pepper. Okay. Because this is back in the day when they were on the tour. When he was security and or working with Aura of the Kelly. Him and Tretch. But again, we see this is from a long, because that's old Tretch. Okay, that's I want to you Tretch. Okay, that's not about nature Tretch. That's Tretch when he had hair, not bald Tretch. Tretch with braids. You hear me? So again, him and JD, when JD looked creepy with that weird ass that JD was creepy looking back in the day. You hear me? He was creepy. But Rocky, you know, again, back in it was posting pictures him and Tamika. Okay. Back in that day. Now, see, back here, they look like they plotting to leave together and get married and then be gone. Okay. Things change. And the other picture he had with Brat, you know, he had this one too. But again, this don't look like, hey, we're good friends. It looks like I've known you for a long time because we were in the same circles. But like Brat is saying, I don't know you. Okay. Old photos of him and Tasha. Polaroid photos. Kodak camera photos. Go get the film developed at the CVS or the Walgreens photos. So him saying how he know Brat from back when or whatever, I'm like, whatever. Now this photo from 2017, this is after Escape show in Detroit. In Detroit. Me and, T.I. got the party started. I'm like, T.I. look like, nigga, who is you? Why are you in my face? Get out of here. So a lot of the photos he had with people look like, hey, take a picture with me. Hey, I know you. You know me. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Understand? So it's weird. So I'm assuming that's what you mean by, Brat, you know me, because he's known her or known of her since before. But Brat was like, I don't know your life, sir. Yes, I know you, but I don't know you at all.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no! I didn't even hear that type of girth in his voice. Well, it was. I did not. I mean, how many times have I dressed differently from my group? Come on, y'all. I do. I definitely have felt bullied. I have. This whole show is about me. You can't even talk about the other girls. And if I was them, I'd be upset. Because not once have they shown anything really about their lives. It's all been predicated on what people have said about me.
Are you watching the show?
I just want to sing.
Let me. I feel like she's not watching the show.
Of things that I don't know nothing about.
There you am. I feel like she ain't watching the same show.
Not. I mean, how many times have I dressed differently from my group? Come on, y'all. I do. I definitely have felt bullied. I have. This whole show is about me. You can't even talk about the other girls. And if I was them, I'd be upset. Because not once have they shown anything really about their lives. It's all been predicated on what people have said about me. I just want to sing.
The weird thing is, she really believed the show was focused on her. I feel like it's a show heavy on the escape drama. Yes, it is. It's heavy on the escape drama. But we do see escape. We only had 3 episodes. But we have seen with Coco, her son, and him in school, and what he want to do. We've seen Lily meet up with her sister and her son about her wanting to read books. We've seen bits and pieces of other things. The reason she may feel like the show focuses on her is because on social media, people focus on her bullshit. The show don't. You do. Because in your scenes, you are being standoffish, you're being a bitch, you're not wanting to deal with your group mates or whatever. You make each scene about you. So social media then ragtags yourself and in the comment section, and they go off. But the show is not strictly about you. We do see bits and pieces of everybody else. Girl, bye.
I don't understand how I'm under attack. Every time I turn around, it's something. So people are accusing me of things that I don't know nothing about. Yes. Yeah.
The fact that Rocky, again, I told y'all, the reason I had this version was because I didn't really care about what Brat and all them were saying. My issue was, look at their body language. Look how Rocky not paying her no attention. None. Like, how are you not only her manager, but her husband, and you up and watching television while she is getting freaking aggravated? I also feel like if it's this aggravating, why do you keep doing interviews? As you said, How many more times can I say I didn't? Stop being interviewed about it. If you can't book interviews for just your music, then don't do interviews. But if you keep doing interviews, they're gonna ask you about the bullshit. So again, watching it from, because I saw someone say the whole thing is on Ricky Smiley page. One, I don't want to take stuff down from my YouTube. Two, you can't see Tasha and that man, and how they is.
Yes. I can't clear up nothing I don't know nothing about, Ricky. I can't clear up nothing I don't know nothing about.
So that was,
I know what I didn't do. I didn't take nobody money. What did you? Where my name? I'm saying, but where my name at, Brat? Okay. Mm-hmm. Not lying, and she, and then Tamika's mama was explaining what she told her to do. Mm-hmm. And Tamika got her checks, and the other checks came to y'all. And Edward Bivens or whoever that is.
Mm-hmm. Edward.
That's Rocky's real name.
That's my name. That's my name.
What? But I'm saying, what does that got to do with us?
No, she didn't.
I said everybody. No, I said everybody know that, and you just said, Brat, I didn't know that. So no, I didn't say what you said.
No, I said I didn't know that was his name, but you said that ain't his name.
No,
I
she was
never
saying
said
that
that.
they knew that was my name.
I said they knew, and you said.
Yeah, no, that is my name. And Brat, y'all, let me say this. Ricky, Brat, Gary, everybody about this situation. Yeah, it is a family situation, but if we say something or what it is, then it opens up another thing of what it really is. So
what really is it? Thank you, Andy Powell. You asked Tamika to show proof, and then she did. Okay, and he said, "We already know that don't know y'all. That don't know what's up. I want to know, but we already know that Rocky said on Tasha K that the issue was the royalty people was sending Tamika Tasha money. I'm mad that no one asked him specifically. You said on Tasha K that the royalty people was sending Tamika Tasha money. So the y'all cast the checks thinking it did not belong to Tamika. What did you mean by saying they were sending Tamika Tasha's money? Because he keeps talking about, if I say what it is, it's going to come out what it is. Then what is it? Can't nobody accuse me of stealing at least 30K from them. And I'm not out here fully defending myself, fully suing their ass, and fully cease and desisting their asses all day.
I think that me personally, I'm going to stay quiet because I'm being accused so that it don't go further. I think it should be dealt with within the family because I can say something.
Not it should be dealt with within the family. Again, meaning they didn't want anyone to know any money came up missing that belonged to Tamika and was taken by allegedly Rocky or Tasha. Who keeps saying it should stay in the family? It should stay in the family. No one would also say, I'm going to stay quiet because I'm being accused and I don't want it to go any further. I would sue whoever keeps saying it. Somebody should sue.
Yeah, but
nobody wants to talk to me.
Yeah, but
that's the thing, like.
Yeah.
Right. Right, and that's why I've reached out. They're trying to defend, everybody's trying to defend themselves, but I've reached out. I just wish that my sister will talk to me. How does everybody know? How is it just coming out? How is it because the cameras are out? I'm just finding out something like this that she says happened years and years and years and years ago when she was pregnant with my 10-year-old niece. So now when the television comes on, this is something. How would you feel if somebody all of a sudden just brought something up that you knew nothing about, and now you got the world asking questions? I don't know.
I would sue the person. Thank you, Sammy J, for the super chat. Both Tasha and Rocky are both looking crazy at each other. I think they both hoping the other one don't say too much. They say just enough. But again, when someone says, how would you feel if somebody is accusing you of something that you did not do? I would defend myself. I would not try to keep quiet. Because First, y'all kept on saying, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? She posted proof, and your response is, well, we're going to just be quiet. That don't make no sense, because when you ask somebody to post the proof and they post the proof and your next response is, we're not going to say nothing because we've been accused of something that we did not do, well, then why ask for proof?
Nothing about no money, no $30,000. I don't know nothing about that. So instead, talk to me. I'm your sister at the end of the day.
So out of all this that's been going on in the media, all this he say, she say,
Never,
you two have never talked.
Never talked about it.
And never discussed it.
Never discussed it.
But guess what? The burden of that technically ain't on Tamika. Once Tamika made it public and you were aware of it, you have not talked to her about it. You're the one that's being accused, you and your husband. The fact that you had not questioned I would question my sister every goddamn day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my sibling would get questioned every damn day. No one is accused of stealing and then say, I'm not going to ask no questions. I'm going to wait until my accuser comes to me and tell me more about how I stole their money. Thank you, Stephanie Ray, for the super chat. What if Tasha doesn't know because her husband and mother just... No, she knew. She knew. She knew. Even if she did not know and she found out, the fact that she is not trying to explain her sister, it wasn't me, it was my husband and our mama. And I have since divorced my damn husband, and I'm pissed off at mama, but I still love her. That's the crazy part. Tasha and Rocky has not done anything to make it seem like they care that they're being accused. They're accepting the accusation by saying, well, it is not true, it isn't true. They haven't done anything to stop it, not try to sue, not because the cease and desist, it's not suing. It's just saying, hey, don't say shit, we're gonna try to sue you. Not a cease and desist, nothing. Nothing. Because once you ask someone to post proof and they post it, you would be better off not saying nothing.
Television came on is when I found, when y'all watched this when I found out. So you holding on to something that I know nothing about and you trying to tell me that I knew? No.
Yeah, because the best way to resolve, you got to get everybody in the room together.
That's all I'm saying. But why you not talking to me?
Fuck that. I would ask my sibling. Even if she say, Tamika did not say shit to her until that day. Let's just say that Tamika never specifically went to Tasha and said, you stole my money until it came up on air. And that's the first time Tasha heard about it. The fact that Tasha, since that day, has not been trying to ask her sister anything is a telltale sign. And once it was broadcast on television, and it was the back and forth of it all, you still have not reached out to her properly to talk to her. You keep saying how she ain't talked to me. Fuck that. You accuse me, but I'm coming for you. If someone say Jaylee robbed the bank, show me the proof, and let's discuss it, because I ain't do shit. You're lying on me? Not today, not ever.
So was it for a script? Was it for TV? Who was they, Brat? Who? Tell me. Brat. Let me just say this. No, Brat.
So Brat is saying her end, you change your number, they can't get in contact with you. That's what Brat is saying. And Tasha still, who is that? You know what the fuck that is. Tamika Tiny, you know who it is. You know already. Yeah, she basically calling Tiny Mama a liar. Because Tiny Mama was one who said, I talked to Tamika and she gave me her New York address. I signed it up for her. I was on the phone with her when they told her that Edward Bivens was the one who had the checks put in his account. Mama Diane ain't got no reason to lie.
Brat, when I had my number, nobody was using it. And then it was the same time. Nobody was using. I get it. You know, everybody, you got your people that you like. You know what I mean? I get it. But at the end of the day, please listen to all sides. You know, I get it. Y'all said I was a very dominant person. I'm dominant because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. So when it comes down to the group, if we're not celebrated with the things that we've done, you know what I'm saying? And at the end, you was not, Brat, you was loving on me. Brat, you was loving on me back in the day. Brat, you was loving on me. Brat, I loved you. Stop it. Me and you was so cool. Brat. Wait a minute, hold on one second. Brat, come on, let's keep it 100, Brat. Me and you was the tightest. That's okay, well, let's go back. Me and you was tight. Me, you, and Nicole, we was the ones kicking it. So how you gonna say when you peeped your head, I was the one who embraced you the most? Yes?
Hold on, you might.
Yeah, okay. You was scared of me, Brat. And you loved on me the most. I was with your mama and everything. Come on, man. Come on, Brat. I mean, you know, I got you.
Yeah.
I got it. I appreciate it.
Did you cash the check?
What?
Hey, Rick, I'm laughing. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Ricky asked, hey, did you cash the check? Did either y'all cash the check? And he said no. He was laughing because Ricky asked some point blank that you cash the check. You know, cashing the check and depositing the check is two different things. Just saying. Depositing the check in your account ain't really cashing it per se.
Hey, listen. No, I didn't cash the check, and I'm gonna stick to my mother-in-law's wishes to keep it in the family. Not, you know, she asked me to
Keep the
not
family
be.
together
Yeah,
and
keep.
not do this. Not
It's
do
so
this.
much I want to say. I swear they telling me to shut up.
Yes.
But I'm gonna respect my mother-in-law because that woman don't deserve this.
No.
And if I talk, if I say something, it's gonna be bad.
On who? Because if somebody is accusing me, let's play semantics. Let's say that Tamika set all this up. And Tamika set all this up to set Rocky up. Let's say that happened. Because Rocky's now saying if he says something, it's going to be bad. Bad on who? Because if you're trying to say it can be bad for Tamika, I don't believe that. And the mama, the only one saying don't say nothing, will it be bad on her? Why not explain why your name on them checks? Explain that. That don't make no sense. And what is worse than you and your wife being accused of stealing? Nothing. Unless their excuses never make sense.
I did not cash a check, and that I'm gonna leave it right there.
I need to see you, Brat.
I thought Brat was pregnant.
Yeah.
And she going through all this. Baby gonna look like me.
I'm just saying. I thought she was pregnant. No.
Foolishness. They do look shameful. They do look stressed. It's to a point to where I feel like they know they can't avoid the conversation. I think it's to a point to where they know they can't keep talking about it because no one is believing them. I feel like nobody is really listening to them. Like, oh, you're innocent? You didn't do it? Okay. You didn't do it. No one is doing that. Everyone feels like y'all did something. And because y'all did something, we know something. And because we know something, we're going to put y'all in the throat. So I don't feel like what I am waiting for to hear is Tasha K response to Rocky saying that she illegally recorded him. I'm wondering if, well, Tamika says she not responding back to nothing else. She put out her receipts. I also feel like Tasha did not need to do this. And you saying you got to see Brat, Judy gonna beat your ass. If you come messing with Brat, Judy, she coming for you. She coming for you. So, in my opinion, Rocky and Tasha, y'all should not do no more interviews. Or if y'all do, you should say, do not ask me nothing about the 30K. Do not ask me nothing about that man mistress. Leave this to strictly my album. Because this is the kicker. I've seen many of folk be on TV shows, and after the show was airing or while the show was airing, they won't do no press for the show. They won't respond to anything about the show if they feel like the show made them look, in not the best light. The fact that Tasha is still trying to capitalize off of the show shows she's doing it for the wrong reasons. Because if I felt like I was consistently being attacked from this show, why would I keep doing interviews, advertising and discussing said show? I wouldn't say nothing else about that show. Nothing else. But Tasha wants advertising. Tasha wants promotion. Tasha wants attention for her album is coming out next week that she feel like nobody gonna buy because of all this foolishness. Now, her best bet would have been to shut up, because had she not kept talking, Tamika would not have put out those receipts. And now folks is like, girl, did y'all see the name on it? Did y'all see Tasha's email? So it makes people feel like, oh, you want some bullshit. You want some bullshit. You would have been better off not saying nothing until after your album came out. You can easily tell people, hey, I am not discussing that show. I'm not discussing no allegations. If y'all want me there for that, I'm not answering none of that. I'm only talking about my album, and that's it. I may say, no, I'm not with Escape right now because I'm around here doing my own album, but eventually I hope we can work things out. Me and my sister will hopefully get to a better place. And that would have been the gist of what I would have talked about as far as that show and the drama. But she around here fully answering questions and fully talking. So it makes people feel like, oh, you want to talk about it. You want to have a conversation. Okay, let's have the conversation. My brain, I want to do like this, y'all. My glasses is on, so I can't keep getting caught my glasses. But you want to have a full-fledged conversation about the show because you want that attention of the show. And as long as you want that attention of the show, we gonna give it to you. And now she around here and she looks more foolish than she did during episode 1. And the fact that we know it's still, it's still 2 more episodes. And out of the 2 more episodes, there's supposedly another shocker coming out. We don't know what it is just yet. But they're saying that, there's some stuff to do with Rocky. So it's more for us to report on within the next 2 weeks. Well, not because next week, wait, what's today, y'all? Today is... So yeah, it must not come on because next Sunday is Palm Sunday. Wait, no, this Sunday is Palm Sunday. Oh no, so do come on because it's on the 9th. Oh, it's coming on Easter? That's weird. My point is, we got 2 more shows to discuss, and it to be some foolishness. Okay, I'm telling you now. Anytime somebody accuse you of something, you need to cease and desist their ass if it's not true. If they keep talking, you sue them for defamation. Period. Because when you give people, more information, We will keep discussing it. It's a huge story. It's a huge story. What do you want us to do? Thank you, Q Jams. It's a huge story. Okay. However, as y'all know, what does that mean? We are done for the night. I told y'all it'll be about 2 hours. We are right at the 2-hour mark, and I want to go watch Grey's Anatomy. Okay. Now I will be either live tomorrow night. Look, for those of y'all who do not know, every day, Monday through Friday, my lives will always be at 9. Always come around here at 9, because if I'm live, it will be at 9. On weekends, y'all know the times are different because I'm off work on weekends, okay? I know for a fact I will be live Saturday at 5:30 for Love After Lockup. Tomorrow, if something else happens, I'll be live at 9. Y'all know I'm also putting other stuff on my channel. So I'm not always only live. I also be putting up content. So do not forget to check my channel, just to see if it's stuff out there. Okay, because sometimes YouTube may not let y'all know. If you are a member of my channel, most times anything that I'm premiering later within the day, y'all have it first thing in the morning. That's why I post my premieres at 2 p.m. So members have access to it around from like 2 a.m. until 2 p.m. So if you are a member, watch your notifications and stuff. Okay. Okay. So again, it's content around here. It's content around here. Okay. Y'all know I posted the whole thing. It's stuff around here. Stuff around here. Do not be forgetting to go and watch it and stuff. Okay. And y'all know to follow me on social media. On the eye of the G. You see right here, members only. 2 days ago, members only. Members. So when I post lives and stuff, or whatever that I do, when I record stuff, whatever, the members get it right when I'm doing it at 2 o'clock in the morning, or whatever time it may be. Okay. My point is, y'all get it early. Okay. I love you all. Okay, a good time is always happen. All y'all know around here we have a good time. You're not playing, no, because there was music being played. YouTube, we cannot play music, and I'm not getting my channel striked. So no. And I feel like Candy has already said her points of view. I feel like Candy gonna keep on saying Tasha full of shit. So anyway, great job to have by all. I love you all. Okay, do not forget to subscribe, to like the video. Okay, to follow me again on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. I want y'all to love yourself, love the day, love the night. Be safe. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. And if Tasha asks y'all to borrow some money, tell her hell nah. Gotta go. Bye.